My name is Carly and I am here with Junior Achievement of North Florida, ready to tell you all a little bit more about how to manage your money. Junior Achievement is here to help prepare you for your future. So we want to start today by telling you a little bit more about important topics for saving your money. So I want you to think about, what is the most expensive thing that you've ever paid for? And how were you able to save your money to buy that? So for me, I know the most expensive thing I ever bought was a car, and I had to save some money ahead of time to be able to buy that. So today we're going to be talking about some strategies on how to make sure you are saving your money wisely. So to get us warmed up, first I want to share 3 things you need to know about an emergency fund. So first off, we know that unexpected expenses due to an emergency happen. We simply can't plan for a car accident or getting hurt or getting sick. So we need to include savings for possible emergencies in our budget. The amount that we earn every month, or our income, will not be enough to pay for some big ticket prices like emergencies or expensive items. So we have to save money ahead of time to be able to pay for those things if and when they come up. And this emergency fund, it should be used only for true emergencies. So sadly, going shopping and buying a dress for an event, not considered an emergency. We have to save this money for things that we have to absolutely pay for when they happen. So we know that people have needs. They need to pay for wherever they live, or they need groceries. We have to pay for those things. But people also have wants. So maybe you want to go to a coffee shop to be able to get your coffee rather than make it at home. Or you want to go shopping for new outfits when you technically have clothes, but you want something new. The challenge is our wants are unlimited. Plenty of things that you want for all kinds of money, but our income, or how much we have coming in each month, is limited. So we have to think wisely about what we're spending money on and make sure that we have money saved for those emergencies that come up. So that's why saving is so important. It's the idea of setting aside a portion of your current income for future use. And we know that's really hard for many people. We can say that we know that we need to save money, but actually doing it is much harder. So there's lots of reasons that that's hard, but we know that there's consequences for not having the money that we need to pay for things when they come up. We'll have to often borrow money if we don't have enough to pay for it right away. And if we borrow money, often we then have to pay what's called interest. So interest is payment for the use of money, or a fee paid to use someone else's money. So let's say you didn't have enough money to pay for your car maintenance when it happened. You then might have to pay extra money on top of that for paying for it in installments rather than paying for it up front. So interest is the extra money you have to pay when you don't have the money on hand. But interest can also be a great thing. Interest is also the money that you earn from allowing someone else to use your money. So let's say you open a savings account at a bank. The bank will sometimes pay you interest on your savings account for keeping your money with them. So what do you guys think? Do you think it makes more sense to pay interest or to earn interest? Yeah. Earning interest is always going to be so important and so helpful for you. Let's say, for example, you have an amount that you're putting into a savings account every month, and you earn 2% interest on that. That means that you're going to get money back every single month just for putting in money into that account. So it's always helpful to think about how we can save. So what are the ways that we do save? The first important idea is pay yourself first. This means that you put money aside for savings before you pay your monthly expenses. So let's say every single month you put 10 to 15% of your income into savings. That's what's recommended at high school age. So for example, let's say you make $300 in a month. If you put $30 away first every single month into a savings account, you then have $270 left to pay for all of your expenses. So if you do it first, you can't then go spend that $30. You've already put it in the savings account. So it makes sure that you save your money. But that's a great thing. If you put away $30 every month for an entire year, you've already earned $360 or saved $360. So it's a great way to make sure that you keep your money safe and saved. So we're going to play a quick game to sprint and work up your understanding of savings. We're going to play Select a Savings Plan. What I want you to do is compare two savings plans and select the plan that is most likely to achieve the goal that's stated. All right, let's see what our first goal is. You want to buy 2 prom tickets, which means you have to save $200 in 3 months. I want you to think for a second, do you think it makes more sense to do Plan A, which is to save $20 every week until you reach your goal? Or Plan B, save $40 of your leftover spending money at the end of each month until you reach your goal? So I'll pause for a few seconds there. Plan A or Plan B? Now, your wisest choice, Plan A. Let's look at that again. If every single week you put away $20 first, you're never going to spend that $20. You already put it away. So you guarantee that you're going to save up that money over time. With Plan B, if it's just whatever you have left over after the end of the month, maybe some months you spend more than others. What if you save only 40% of your leftover spending, if you only had $10 left over, that's saving $4 or so. That's not very much. So this guarantees that we're going to save some money. Okay, let's do one more. Let's say your goal is to buy a PlayStation, which means you need to save $400 as soon as possible. Should you, Plan A, try to spend less of the $30 per week you earn babysitting and save whatever you don't spend? Or should you Plan B, save 50% of the $30 per week you earn babysitting and supplement that money you save by packing school lunch instead of buying? Give you a few seconds, Plan A or Plan B. All right, and if you answered Plan B, then yes, you selected what is best. Let's think about it like this. If you save $15 a week, which is 50% of $30, you're also then going to supplement any extra money that you save by packing your lunch. So you are making choices to then throw in even extra money on top of that. That's really wise. But if you only spend less of the $30 each week and save whatever you don't spend, that's not a set amount. And sometimes you might get more or less. We want to have a plan for making sure that we get to that $400.
Oh.
All right, so to cool it down or to summarize what we've learned, savings can help to pay for your big purchases or emergencies, so we know we need to save our money. An emergency savings plan will help to avoid debt and paying interest instead of earning it. Sacrificing in the short term offers more options in the future. And pay yourself first to ensure you set aside savings. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to telling you more about money management and work readiness over the next few weeks. Have a great day.